everybody, and welcome to Divine Guidance with me, Nawal. I'm very happy to be with you. I hope you're all doing well. So, in today's reading, we're going to connect with our inner child so we can get some messages and know more about them. So, we have four groups. Group number one is the child of challenges, the Page of Swords. Group number two is the child of boons, the Page of Pentacles. The third group is the child of vision, the Page of Cups. The third one is the child of spells, the Page of Wands. So here are the four groups. Group number one, group number two, group number three, and group number four. And of course you can choose 2 or 3 or 4 piles, to get a more like personalized reading. So let's start the reading. So hi, group number one. This is the image that you have chosen about an inner child, a thinking inner child, a wonderful mind. That's the first thing that came to me. A wonderful, beautiful mind. Sitting, but not running like not like the one in the cups, but and not standing up like the other inner child, sitting and thinking. A very interesting inner child. I feel like this is the grown-up one, as you can see with the other one. It looks like the oldest daughter, sister. That's what I mean. It looks like she looks like the older sister. So what I feel like that you have connected with an inner child, whether it is, I think that it's your child, or maybe you have put the question for something else. You want to know about someone else's inner child. Of course, it's possible. That's why I was saying so. So this inner child is a grown-up inner child, an inner child that knows, that thinks, they know. They are not like a baby kind of inner child. They are grown-ups. They are big. They have a huge impact, I feel, on you. Maybe you don't know about it, that this is your inner child talking to you, because you might feel like, well, it is you knowing something or bringing something. But let's see what we can get from this. But this is a thinker. I see that this inner child would love to like play with words, read, write, sing poems, talkative, Gemini vibes, talkative, like talking a lot of time about ideas, about new ideas, not old ideas. No, I don't think that this child is like having fun, like getting the meaning of old belief system. No, this child will bring its own belief system, the Aquarian belief system. And just before to prepare this video, I was listening to the music. I always listen to music while I'm preparing myself for shooting. And I heard in my mind, the song in my mind, in my head. So this inner child is bringing a message. of deep, like a deep connection, that we are all connected. Why? Because in the song it goes like this: in my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The love, the dreams we have, the love we share, this is what we're waiting for. So, for all the inner child, for all the reading, there's an underlying message of the Aquarian age, that these inner child are bringing the Aquarian age to become. They are here to build the Aquarian age. They are not here to follow, just to follow what's been like for thousands of years. No, they are bringing a new vibes, a new way of thinking, a new way of relating, of loving. This inner child is bringing the Aquarian age through the mind, the belief system. Let's see what we can get more. So this is an oracle card about animals. So let's see what you, or the one you are asking the question about, is representing. Which animal is representing the adult of this inner child? Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for group number 1. The raccoon, inventor. So this is the energy of the grown-up, of the adult. It looks like they're saying something about the trickster. So, raccoon, inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So let's see what we get for the animal spirit for the inner child. So I didn't find some oracle cards that are depicting the inner child. This one. So these are small, let's begin again. Small, just stickers. Small, like baby kind of animals. Okay. So we've got. So let's start again. Thank you, Divine. Well, it was quick. That was very quick. Okay, so the panda. The panda, the spirit of the panda. These are very different vibes. What I feel like this is something, this is an adult that is like assured and doing a lot of things with assurance, but deeply they are like a panda. It's kind of I don't want to say baby face, but it feels like, you know, this grown-up adult that when you look at them, you're like, yeah, they kind of baby face. They still look like the one they when they were born. Something like, but it's about the vibes, not about them. But with the baby panda, because I know that the pandas they got a little bit of this kind of vibes actually, but we don't know about it. Yeah, that's it. We don't know that we think that most of the time they are like teddy bears, but actually they are not. They are just animals as other animals. And yes, they are very special, for sure. For sure. The inner child, this inner child, I mean, this combination, it's like, wow. And the eyes, something within the eyes, like this. It's as if, well, I don't want to say this panda is a little bit shocked, but maybe they were shocked when they were like a child. This person, when they were a child, before they started understanding, they would like be shocked when they see something and be like, oh, what? But then growing up, they get it now. They understand. And when the raccoon, I see that what they project, what they show, it's not the true them. So maybe it's you, I don't know, but I'm reading the cards and the vibes. It feels like that what it's projecting, because this is the raccoon and then the panda, and this is a baby panda. This is not the big panda. This is something else if it was like the adult panda. No, this is the baby, and the baby like it's fragile. So there is something like fragile within. Yes, what I see is that it is as if a little bit it is in shock. It's as if this inner child is in shock. Maybe this inner child has realized something. It's not that person who did something wrong or something. No. That inner child has realized something, is like in shock and still in shock. Same as this girl, like just sitting alone in the woods and thinking, So let's get more information about the adult. Yes, with this card. No, not that card, with this one. Yeah. So what archetype the adult is embodying now? Because the question is, what word we have created for our inner child, for the child of challenges, for the inner child of the Page of Swords. So what word we have created, but what archetype now the adult is embodying for the inner child? But that's too much. What archetype? Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages about the adult archetype. Yeah, the comic. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Yeah, with the raccoon in the comic. I start to get in something. I start getting something. Well, the vibe that I'm getting here is that we have in front of us like a not a silly person, not a silly, but a funny. That's the word. The funny, a trickster, a funny person who does some well, this is the comic. Doing like teasing people, joking about things, even doing some tricks for others. But actually, the inner child is very serious kind of inner child. You know, a child that would prefer to sit among all of the children playing, and that girl, she would be reading, and that's her thing. I mean, she's so happy just reading, or he is so happy just doing math. That's this child's thing, doing math. This is what I feel like. And maybe what I feel is that maybe that person, that grown up, has forgotten this about them. They have forgotten this about themselves. That actually they have like this that child that is getting things and understanding things, very curious about uh, uh, about understanding, about the knowledge. And now the grown up is like playing it like a, I don't want to say it easy or something like this, but that's the way they are doing. That's what they are doing now. Let's get some more information about the adult. Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. So that would be the the Knight of Swords. It's not the Page of Swords, but this is the Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups. The first thing that I see with this card, it's like I don't want to deal with my emotions. No, not that much interested about dealing with my emotions. So now let's see what we have for the inner child. Some more information for the inner child. More information. But I feel like with this card, it's not like funny. It's not, even if we would like it to be funny. I mean, as a person, I would think this is funny. At the beginning, I was like, yeah, because it reminds me my cat. If my cat like doing this, like it would be so like funny. But when I was like staring at the card, I realized that maybe the cat, it's not very happy with this situation. And maybe you have someone who hasn't got like the fruition of their work, and maybe why? Because they have forgotten about something within them, like the inner child. The moment they connect with the inner child, that would, yes, you see, that's what I saw. That's what the vibes that I get. I'll show you the cards. Look, this is what I see with the raccoon and the raccoon and the panda. And the inner child. It's as if that person, the grown-up person, the adult, is not recognizing themselves. Not recognizing themselves in the mirror. Why? Because the inner child is missing. That's maybe that's serious parts of them. That's what the inner child is saying. Is saying that I don't find me in the mirror. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe not. I'll show you. For example, when I look at myself in the camera and I can see myself, I'm like, yes, this is me when I was like 8 years old. Yeah, that was me. Maybe not as grown up like this, but I had the same eyes for sure, the same this and the same nose. Maybe not the same lips, maybe because now I'm growing up. Maybe not the same hair, for sure not the same hair. But I can recognize myself. Yes, this is me. Yes, with the glasses, because I used to have glasses since childhood, and this is me. And even me, because this one is she's not a child. Even if this is a child of challenges, I feel that she is the older sister. So even when I see that this person, when they look at themselves in the mirror, they don't recognize themselves. It's not, maybe, that's what I feel, that maybe they say, well, because my lips now, or something that happened when we grow up, or something that happened here or there, or maybe that's why I cannot recognize myself. No, this is not, your inner child is saying, no, this is not because of this. This is because you have forgotten me. Because you have forgotten that I am bringing my own point of view, not to, I'll tell you, not to win, because this the Knight of Swords is like the cutthroat one in the tarot. You know, they speak like they are ready to bring the sword. They are ready to bring some words and some no. It's as if this one has ended up being bitter. You know, bitter. When someone is speaking bitterly. Why? This is why. This is why. This inner child is saying this is why. Because you are not paying attention to my feelings. Because even if I am an inner child with ideas, I still have emotion that I want to. They are back, in the back, It's like this forest. This girl is in the middle of the forest thinking. This page is like out of the ocean, out of the emotion and emotion, and they have like this cup. They rather prefer to drink the cup rather than to feel their emotion. And with these cards, it's like the Eight of Wands. It's like a lot. It's as if this card is like multiplied million of times. The moment they look at themselves in the mirror, they don't get it. Who am I? I'm not. It's not me. It's not. It's starting bubbling. And with this one, it feels like that this adult wants to make some project, to finish them, to have the result. You see the fruit of the but don't get it. This is still on the work. You know what I mean? Okay, so now the inner child is telling us why. It's giving us. I was about to ask the question, but I've forgotten that I still have cards. So the question that I was about to ask is why? Why now? Why the grown-up has ended up being like this? I mean, sometimes we are like this. All of us, like, no, I don't give me let me alone. I don't want to deal with this, or I don't want to deal with that. No, just don't. No. Something happened. Something dropped. Something in the emotions. The Five of Emotions, because of some sadness. Something that you have lost that meant a lot. Something that meant a lot. Something I feel like was supposed to be wonderful, like magic, but it ended up being lost. Nine of Spells. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, can you see this card? Oh, I'm too close. Okay. With this card, I see that the adult has put a shield around them. And it's normal. When we go through this and we don't heal, how we heal? We connect again with the inner child. Even if something horrible happened, we connect with it. And if we are not helped and assist with the adult, if it's something that happens when we are a child, we like, it's difficult to do it by ourselves, because it's we are we are we have to understand. This is what's going on for this girl. She wants to understand. The inner child wants to understand. So this is what the inner child is asking us. What happened? Just I want to understand what happened. You as a grown up, I'm sure that you know what happened. I'm sure you know exactly what happened. This is happened and this is this, and I move on. But there is a suppressed emotions of sadness that the inner child felt, and now it is stuck in this. It is stuck within us, within our body. So we want to understand. You understand. You get it as an adult, or that person that we are reading about got it. But the inner child, not yet. Not yet, still thinking. But why? Why is it mostly about why? It's not about how they did it, because how they did it, it's like a curious vibes, and a curious child is a healthy child. No, this one looks like why it happened, why they did this, or why it happened something that no one is responsible of. Like in these vibes, these things may happen. Like I can sense some vibes of like nature, life, something that no one is, you know what I mean. I see even vibes of I doing my best and I'm working so hard, but why am I not able to have this like this grades, this kind of vibes? No one is responsible, no one, even if she's wondering why. Now as grown up, you know why. Spend some time with your inner child, because you see there is the space where the sadness is still. You see, it's very it's a story. Something happened. This ball is very important for this girl, and it dropped. Now she has lost the ball. It had created this sadness, because this is the Five of Cups. This sadness has created a space within that grown-up person where the sadness is still lingering on there, and it had created, like, now that I've grown up, I don't know this adult in front of me, and maybe because of the beard. You see, maybe because of beard, hair, not enough hair, beard, a lot of beard, white hair. No, maybe woman, wrinkles. No. It's not. It has nothing to do with this. It's actually about this inner child telling you, I want answers. I want to understand why it happened. So we have this last card, the starlight. Yeah, this the understanding. It will like heal the thing. I mean, we have. I show you the cards. We have. You see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards. Courtyard cards and like minor cards, minor arcana, and 1 major arcana. So the moment you decide to sit in this space with your inner child and you tell them about what happened, you see, it's a story. You tell them about what happened, the sadness. Just tell them what you would have wanted someone else to tell you. What would you? And it will be healed right away with the 8 of Wands. Quickly, it will bring healing and a lot of passion to the grown-up. And we see that this guy here needs passion to finish the work, maybe because they lack this, because we know that in creativity mode we need every day to be passionate about what we do, to bring something new, every time to bring something new, to have this passion for the work, and this passion is coming from this one. So I think that this is very, very clear. So I want to ask the inner child a very interesting question. What the inner child wants the adult to create within them. What activation, because these are cards of activation. What the inner child wants to activate in the adult. Thank you, Divine, for your simple and clear messages. I think there are two. Authority. Wow. They want you to they want to activate within you authority. The panda. I don't think a baby panda would have a lot of authority. So what does it say? It says authority. In 10, it is like finish. To finish the work. You have to be to finalize. This is the word I was looking for. To finalize a job, a work, a phase of your life, something. The frequency of authority remind us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. So this is actually your inner child. Your inner child is the authority within you. Your inner child is representing authority. So the moment you connect with your inner child, you are in your authority. Why? Because you are no more like in the feeling, mentalizing, doing. No. It is. This is the huge potential that the inner child is bringing. Because the inner child brings with us the flame of life. That's why we come here. That's why we came here. This inner child came here for the authority, to be authoritative. So the second card is about throat chakra. Wow. It's about speaking. As I told you, speak to your inner child. Just sit with them. And like, I see you doing something like, you see, I've asked my inner child to choose earrings for me. And they have chosen like one that I have a cocktail, and I was like, no, these ones are for summer. But then I saw this one. I was like, yes, actually, this is what my inner child wants to wear as earrings today, because the reading is about inner child. I see you like doing this ceremony for your inner child, and you know things about your inner child that I'm not going to say to you because I don't know about him, and you know. It's like the things that you used to love when you were a child, like what kind of maybe some milkshake, or I don't know what I'm talking about, milkshakes or pizza, whatever that you used to love as a kid. And you have this moment. You see, you have this moment, this specific moment that you stop everything else and you sit only with yourself, and you don't want to be disturbed. Like, say that I'm going to do some like a very important job, work or something like this, and you sit and you bring that thing that you used to love when you were a child. Maybe just a fruit, maybe I don't know what is it, but I know that it is like it is something that was like very unique to you, something that you and you sit and you start thinking, speaking to your, as if this is your you are hosting, not host, yeah, you are a host, and yeah, what we call it, I lose my the words when I'm speaking, like you want to invite them to sit with you, and you let them. I mean, you don't rush it. Just you put that thing that you used to love when you were a kid, and you wait. And when you get it, I don't know how, maybe you will see yourself kid just in front of you, that's the sign. Or maybe you will hear something. Or when you're like, yeah, that's it, my inner child is here. Because this is an energy. This is an energy that is still here. It is limited, surrounded by sadness. Then you start talking as an adult to this inner child within you, but you see the inner child. It's like, yeah, you know, you're talking to yourself now. You are sitting like in front of you, like a guest. That's as a guest. So when you put that like orange, let's say orange or chocolate cake or something that you used to love since childhood. I'm saying orange because that's what I used to love when I was a kid. Like I love orange until now. My favorite fruit is orange, and I saw orange. But bring something that you know they love it, and you sit and you wait. You are in the receptivity. You see, this card is telling you be like go-getter, and at the same time waiting, like the yin and the yang, you know, in the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. The authority is the masculine and the feminine. So you do these things, you bring things, then you sit. And when you realize that that's it, you will get the sign. You will see the sign that, yeah, that's the moment, and you start talking. Just talk. That's all. Just talk. Throat chakra. Use your, whatever it comes to you. Whatever it comes to you. That's it. Just talk. And the blue flower supports our self-expression and our self of peace and balance. So this is what will bring, what will heal this energy around your inner child. This wonder, what is going on? Just you speaking truly. Truly, I mean, just speak. What it matters is you to speak, not the inner child to understand, because that's the energy. And you'll get healing. And you see again the throat chakra. The healing through chakra. Wow, something. The healing is through speaking. And we know that an inner child with like a page of swords, it's about speaking and thinking. Because you will now, like, as in this card, like you had this missing dot, and now when you will look at yourself in the mirror, like, yeah, I was like yeah, I was this kid of 5 years old. Yeah, I was like, you can see the chains of events that had made you the person that you are now. So now let's get some final information from your inner child about where they want you to go. What is it they do? Not something material to do, but where they want you to go, where they want you to go, and where you want to go. So let's see in the beginning where you want to go with this project. What it means. What does it mean, this project for you? What does it mean? Thank you, Divine, for giving us this one. So, growth. It will bring you growth. So this project will bring you growth. I see that you will be seen. This project will make you someone like respected and acknowledged, and you know the vibes that we get when we do like succeed in what we do. This is the adult. So let's see what the inner child, thank you, where they want you to go. Well, this is a lot. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful group number 1. Cleansing. They want a cleansing. They want you to be like, because I've noticed in this card, it felt like a lot of, I don't know what's called, but I felt like it needed some, okay. You know when we are planting a seed and we get this little spur and other spur, I don't know how to call it, like I don't know how to call it. Anyway, this little plant, just say this little plant coming from the soil, and other like weeds. So I see here some weeds that needs to be about the mental and the emotion, because we have both the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. You see? So there's nothing wrong with the inner child. The inner child is never like there's no problem with it. But with your emotions, with the emotions that you have brought from your childhood. That's what I hear. So it's like this is the inner child. This is you. This is what the inner child. This is your vision. It's like reread. No, not reread. Yes, reread. Or rewrite, whatever it is. Rewrite your story, your history, and it will blossom. This project will blossom. I don't know how, but that's what your inner child is telling you. You need to, like, for example, you might say that, yeah, I had this childhood, like, it was hard, it was da-na-na-na. And I see that your inner child is telling you, well, you know, it wasn't that bad. Why not speaking about it too? About the good time that we have spent, that I have spent. Because I have spent a lot of good time. That's what this inner child is saying. Because I see like there's something within your energy preventing you from finishing, like from recognizing yourself. And how can you finish a work, a project of any kind, if you, it's as if what you do, you don't get it. You don't finalize it. You don't get, like, you don't come to the end of it. It's as if you cannot put like a dot and dot. Finished. I finished the thing. It's like you want to perfect it. You want to perfect it. So let's ask the divine what, because now we know what the inner child needs, and your inner child will bring you this huge energy. But I don't see them like you will feel the vibes of a lot of energy to continue in your project. But what is it? What's missing? What's missing? Strength, authority. Yeah, so we have already answered the question. You need authority. And when in the beginning, when I was looking at this card, I was like, this guy needs to say, well, this is job well done. I like it. Yeah. That's all what this work is need. What this project needs. This project needs this guy to say, yeah, I finished it. It's to use your masculine side to use your masculine side. And don't be afraid. Why? Because now you are connected with your inner child. Don't be afraid of criticism and all the stuff. You are strong. This is your inner child here. It's very strong. If you think that maybe whatever it will happen, it will like be so hard on you, no, you will change after this healing that I've talked about it. So you can watch again this part of it, the healing that I've talked about it. Once you did it, when you did, you will be like this. So strong to decide that it is time for me to end this project because I've put my mind on it. That's it. And if I see that this project needs more work, I will do it. But it's as if it was like it's like you were a trickster, self-sabotage behavior, something that you used to do just to not feel the hurt. But you are strong. That's what I see, that you are strong. Once you heal, because this urge of sweetness, of doing a job done, it comes also from the inner child. So that's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading and it helped. Thank you for watching and see you in the next reading. Bye bye. So hi, group number 2. This is the child that you have chosen. It's the child of wounds, the Page of Pentacles. So we can see this child amazed. I see him like was wondering, not randomly, but wondering, searching for something amazing. Okay, so I was watching, seeing this child wandering in the woods, in the forest, looking for something to be amazed with. It's like they are looking for something, and I found it. And this is a house made of gingerbread. So they were looking for something they can taste, something I see that they can like use or taste, or like they can, it's in their mind, in their hands. This is not something that they want to experience. This is someone who does things and get the results. I see also an inner child who collects things. You see this little object here. Maybe they like to collect, and we know that children that we love. Yeah, I used to love to collect. I had like this, and we know that these little things, they are like not expensive at all, but they are so how can I a treasure. We all had this little box when we put some little, like, I found this treasure. It's like a piece of something, but like a piece of rock or a piece of whatever it is. But for us, it's like a treasure. I see that inner child knows how to do things. By nature. They were born knowing how to do things. That's how they came to life. Knowing how to do things. It's like they will know quickly how to whatever. They will learn quickly about things. So I have this oracle cards to depict the energy of the grown-up, of the adult, of this inner child. And we get one for the inner child. let's read. Thank you, Divine, for your kindness, for your love, for your assistance. Give us simple and clear, please give us simple and clear message for beautiful pile number 2. The turtle, the sea turtle, protection. The sea turtle, it says, protection. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Preserve and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. So that's what I saw in the beginning. I saw this kid wandering. They know how. They know that something exists. They know how to get it. They know where is it. And they follow it by intuition because they were born knowing it. As like the sea turtle. The sea turtle. The sea turtle. I mean, it's scary to be a sea turtle. But actually it is safe. As spirit. As the spirit of the sea turtle is reminded us it's protected. This little child is protected. So let's see what. Thank you, Divine. What spirit for the inner child? So let's start again. These are the stickers. But because I don't know if an oracle card of baby animals exist. I don't know. I don't think so, but I haven't found it. Anyway, I don't have it anyway. So I have these stickers, and that's fine too. Thank you, Divine, for giving us messages from the inner child. Give us simple and clear messages about the divine. Here it is, a gazelle. A gazelle. I mean, it's yeah, a baby gazelle. It's very grounding. It's very grounding. So I have this vibes of the pentacles with the inner child of the child of boons. This is the page of pentacles, and here we are. We have a beautiful gazelle, and then a sea turtle. A sea turtle. An adult. I see that it is. There's a harmony between there's like a harmony between the gazelle, the sea turtle, and the inner child, because we have earth and water, but we know that the sea turtle can live on the ground. I mean, so this is beautiful harmony that exists between the grown-up and the inner child. So let's see what the adult is like in what archetype. What is the adult archetype? As simple as that. What is the archetype for the adult? Sometimes I cannot speak when I'm doing this readings. That's a lot. So they all fell like this, and this one like this. I'm going to take it. The ocean. Yeah, harmony. That's the vibes that I got. Harmony. And what I feel is that maybe you are like surprised. You're like, what? No, I don't feel that. But actually, it's harmonious. What's going on here? We have two. I lost my memory. We have two like. We have the water and the earth. We have water and earth. That's the vibe that we get. And the ocean. So the archetype of the adult is the ocean. I see that the adult is not scared, is not afraid. But then they don't know how much they are strong. So whoever this inner child is, they don't know how strong they are. You don't, if it is you, you don't know how much strong you are. You have been strong since you were born. Because that's what I saw. This child knows. They knew that this is. So let me tell you what I see. When they went out from their own home, I feel like even their mother is not that much. It's the vibes. Oh, they trust them. They trust them since they were the little baby. Their mom, or maybe even their dad, but I see the mom trust them. When they ask them, Mom, can I go alone to this place? The mom would be, don't do dangerous things. Don't do this and this. And the child would be, okay, I'm not going to do dangerous things. And they go, and they look at these dangerous things and would like, yeah, it is very. I mean, that would be very fun to do. But no, I'm not going to do it. Why? Because mom would not let me. They get it. They get how things work. It's not cerebral, mental. No. They see how things, because this little man, because I see him a small child man, child or child woman, knowing how to do things. And they knew. I mean, they asked them, can I go? She said, yeah, you can go, but you go back then, and you don't do dangerous things. And like, yes. And they say, yeah, I know that there's something there. But how did they know? Maybe they heard it, maybe not, but they know. And they were like going every day, leaving home just for an hour or something like this, and they go back, and finally they found it. Yes, I know that exists. I know it. And then now they are about to like touch it with their hand, because they have to touch it with their hand. They are in the materialistic. Now that they have grown up and they are a sea turtle, because this is the well, I've forgotten about the gather. The gather is the instinct. So they are instinct. They know. With the turtle, now as grown up, they want to go further and further. Actually, they want to go like no more in the woods. This is a little wood with just a little house, a little gazelle. Now they are in front of the ocean. So these two cards are depicting the adults. This is very harmonious. If you're thinking that your life is a mess, no, it is far from that. Far from that. If you think that, so this is the opposite. If you think your life is a mess, no, it is not. If you think that your life is rigid like this house, this is a gingerbread. It can be eaten. It can be totally eaten. It is not the other extreme. Your life is not extremely hard, nor extremely chaos. It is what it is, because you got it. You are the one who can get it. I might not know how, but you get it. Why? Because of your instinct. Your inner child is the little gazelle. I mean, very beautiful, very beautiful, because harmony. And we'll get more energy, more. So I see you now living where you have been as a child. You did things the right way. Now I see that there's no mom to tell you, well, don't do this thing, don't do that. There's only you, and you are like, am I able to do it? I mean, because mom told me, no, this is dangerous. So what am I supposed to do now? You're supposed to swim in the ocean. That's what we do in the ocean. And if you can't swim, like, you dive. I mean, that's what we do. Because actually you don't have a ship. We'll see. We'll get more cards. So, and I have like some fear. And that's normal. To be in front of this ocean at night, it's scary to plunge and to swim. No, it's scary. It's normal. So can we have, thank you, Divine, for giving us more information from the inner child to the adult. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. So I'll show you cards. So that's how this beautiful gazelle. But we cannot see the. Yeah, so maybe yes. So because the turtles are now telling me something. They are telling me that you don't see that you are now becoming a sea turtle. You think that you are only, a Queen of Pentacles. This is who you are. Let me show you the card. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You see? Oh, it's amazing. So whether you are a boy or a girl, you ended up being, you were born a Page of Pentacles, and now you are a Queen of Pentacles. So whatever your zodiac signs or whatever, you got it. You know how to do things materially. Why? Because you follow your intuition. You follow your intuition. What you don't know about yourself now, that you are leaving not a passage, maybe a passage. That's what I've heard. Maybe you've been like a passage in your life. Maybe you've been in this bardo. That's what they call it, a bardo. A moment in your life that may last for years, like 5-7 years, just a passage, because that's what I heard. A passage taking you from your old life as a pentacle, material things, something that you knew about, since forever. That's what the vibe that I get. Since forever. I mean, this child was born in this wood and grew up in this wood, following its intuition. They ended up being the queen, having their own garden, their own bigger house. Now what I see is that you are leaving. That's why this card came upside down. You are leaving this place of comfort within you. And I see that it may last for, you see this card, it looks like the Bardo card, like Rama or something like this. For years you've been there, like into transition mode in years. But now you are called, and this is what you want. I see that this is what you want, to leave this space here, because this is the 9 of spells. It was burdensome for you. Maybe because it was, well, let's just say it how it is. Ultimately, it can become a little bit boring, because we have been doing the same thing, being in the same, as I told you, it's very harmonious, but it may be like, maybe you don't want to leave this place, because you are so much, I don't want to say in control, but it can be that so much you are mastering this because you were the, the page and then you ended up being the queen. I mean, you don't need to become a king. No. You are in your element all of the time. It can, whether it is you want to look for, because maybe you have also this vibes of the adventure and the experience itself, because you have the ocean, and as adults you are the sea turtle, and the sea turtle is by itself ocean and ground, both. I think that this is something that you have mastered. Maybe you have mastered your emotions. Yeah, that's it. You have mastered your emotions, and now you are ready for the bigger adventure in the ocean. I mean, it can be, I mean, yes, going to this wood for someone who had grown, was born here, a gazelle who was born here. You've mastered it quickly. Quickly, you've mastered. Maybe I feel like some young vibes, even if you are not that much young. I see these vibes of, yeah, I get it. So you did this. You've mastered everything, and now what? This you've ended up being this one, and like now, and now what? What you didn't expect it. You didn't expect it. Your emotion, to master your emotions. So now that you have mastered your emotions, you are not really afraid of this. I feel like you have this, like these two balls here. You are afraid. That's totally like normal for someone who wants to go for sailings for the first time or something like this. It's normal. But then it is alluring. I can get it because I'm not afraid. Ultimately, yes, I get it. Because you have mastered your emotions. Beautiful, beautiful, harmonious vibes. So let's get some vibes from the grown-up. So from the tea turtle, thank you, Divine, for giving us clear messages from the inner, no, not the inner child. The message from the grown-up to the inner child. Yeah. Temperance. So you have tempered your emotions and your passion and your like drive. You have tempered because you have the earth vibes. Yeah. You have tempered with work, with your hard work, with your hard work. So we are getting a story here. The magician. You have become the magician. You've mastered, as I said, all things, everything. The swords, the swords, the pentacles, the what is it? The fire, the water, the emotions, everything. The Seven of Swords, and you knew how to do it quickly. You knew how to do it. This is a shortcut. You've used a shortcut because you were born there. You were born knowing what to do, how to do things. You were born knowing how to do things. And then the Tower. I hear one word, because not one word, but the one sentence, because it has become boring. Because it has to become boring. And yes, I get it. So I literally heard the inner child saying, and yes, because I get it. I know how to do things. Now I want to do new things. I want to experience new things that are not familiar to me, new things that I won't master as much. Why? Because I have shown my merits. I like something like this. I have shown that I am a hard worker. I have shown that I can succeed. I have become the magician. I have shown it. And then it has become meaningless for me just to do it again and again and again. Again and again. And I feel like with this card, it's like she got them both. You see? She has mastered both. I heard my emotions and my skills. I have mastered my emotions and my skills. So everything has become boring now. I need to do something new in which I am I am a page. So it's as if I see you like on the verge of doing something, just waiting for the green light. Who is going to give you the green lights? Because remember, I told you about your mother. Maybe you had this kind of mother, the same vibes. They know how to do things. They know, no. And now you are grown up. You don't know who will tell you what to do, what. So let's see what your inner child, where they want you to go now. What activations? What activation they want to happen within you, where they want you to go from now. So thank you, Divine, for giving us clear and simple messages for the beautiful pie number 2 coming from their inner child. Crown chakra, the ocean. The ocean of the oceans. Yeah, the crown chakra. The beautiful crown chakra. Yeah. I see that because you have a vision, now you need to follow what you get. The violet flame supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. So let's get more information from the inner child about where they want you to go. So they want you to connect with the universe. Well, actually, that's it. The universe is just like when we are like learning how to swim in a pool. And then it's time to go to swim in the ocean, to like this big, large. So the ocean is like the small place, and the crown chakra, it's the same. The crown chakra is the oceans, like the biggest thing. No more staying in these woods, because now you have mastered everything. Remember. So let me show you your cards. Something like this. So this is the magician, this is the 8 of pentacles, and this is the inner child. It's big, watching this. Where am I headed? Where are you taking me? Am I going with you or not? Because now the grown-up is like, who am I supposed to listen to? Who is going to tell me this or not? So no. Your inner child. Your inner child will guide you, because I have told you. They know everything. How, 10. And I want to get, yes, something that I want to know. I don't, like, I want to tell you, I want to know and to tell you, how can you connect with your inner child? That's the message that I want from your inner child. That the most important message to get now. I don't feel them. So let's start again. Let's start again and bring the divine. Thank you, divine, for your kind and gentle and sweet messages coming from the inner child of the beautiful pile number 2. The keeper of vision, again, the salmon. The salmon. So I'm going to keep it. So the turtle, yes. So let's see. So the first card is the salmon. I mean, the same vibes as the turtle. What? What's why? I mean, why? Not what. Why? Because both of these go back to their to where they were born. That's why. So let's see. So we have the salmon, the keeper of vision. So this is the king of cups. So we are working with like the ocean and the, so how you can connect with your inner child. I see maybe just swimming in the ocean, because I see you like whatever zodiac sign you are, how much fire, earth, air, whatever, you are now connecting with earth and water. That's what we are. So this is what you are working with now. It doesn't mean that's what we will work with your whole life. No, now. Water, swim, play with water. I see you playing with water, taking a lot of showers, bath, drinking a lot of water. Seeker of boon. So again. So we have 3 cards from the boons. You see? I mean, 3 of them. We just need the king. Yes. It's as if this is something, maybe you were doing a work in your family business and your grandfather, that's what they did. Your grandparents, that's what they did. That's kind of vibes that I get. Your grandfather did it and your parents did it. Not children. Maybe even your children will do it. It has become boring for you. It has become boring for you because this is now your inner child is telling you, I'm not only this. This is what I can do. But this is not the only thing that I can discover actually. Imagine with me for a second. Like, this boy has become this like teenager or young adult. So now they are not following only their instinct. This child, no, this adolescent or young adult is no more following just their intuition. They have things, they have tools. That's what I was looking for. They have tools. They have a stick or the cane, and they have many things. I mean, they have a little knife, they have a purse like filled with, I don't know what, magic maybe. They know how to do many things. So they have become you want to present something unique within you, not just what like the vibes. In our family, we are like producing shoes, for example, very beautiful, nice shoes. Like, don't get me wrong, very unique shoes, expensive, for example. They created for you, and this is something awesome that you have learned. And you've been in the industry like forever, and now you want to present something unique, personal. I mean, I think that's normal. That's normal. Now you are like, okay, I see this young adult She did something that her mother asked her not to do. So the mother asked the child, don't go up in the trees. Okay, mom, I'm not going up in the trees because I know that you'll ended up forbidding me from going up. That's why. Not because that boy didn't want it, but because he knew it, he got it. I have to follow the rules if I want to do my thing. This young adult, she was like, one day she was looking up and then, oh, a tree. Wow. I want to climb a tree. And she climbed it. And maybe she saw the ocean. She saw the ocean. It's like, wow, that's bigger than the wood. That's the bigger than the forest. And of course, the ocean is much more bigger than the ocean than the wood and the forest. And like, yes, this is where I want to go next. I mean, automatically, this is where I want to go next. Now, how? How? Because this is what they do for all their life, and they've been like knowing everything about the wood. I know this is like this, and the plant, we can use it this way, and this tree is like this. It has become very boring for this very, very curious child. And now you are about to do it, but then, I mean, what can, like, how can be sure that this is the right thing for me? Let's see. Again, the tower. I mean, you're up for it. Everything that you have created is like, now, I want something else. You see I see this, the crown chakra. Just you doing your thing, just you being the child of boons, then the seeker of boons, then the weaver of boons. And when you followed your inner, like whatever you're doing, that's how you do it. I mean, yeah, that's I see this thing, I want to discover it, and I want to know how to do it, and I want to learn. I will need a boat, yeah, so I want to know how to create a boat, and I want to read like the maps, and I want to become like this, because that's how you were born. I want to learn. I understand how things happen, how they are done, and it will like you doing your thing, it will open your crown chakra. And you realize that, well, everything that I've been going through is nice, is fine, and so now it's time for me to be the turtle and to go swim in the oceans. But now you're just a question, how am I sure? How can I be sure that this is what I want? The seeker of vision, the knight of cups. The Knight of Cups. So yes, this is in your emotion. So your inner child is telling you, well, the seeker. No, not the inner child. The inner child, I want to tell you, to explain. The inner child is curious about how things happen. And this is what they are about. How things happen. What they are in outside. Oh, there's this thing, and there's this thing, there's this tree, this house, this thing. How they are made. When you have become the Knight of Pentacles, you had a skill, so you were learning skills, a lot of skills. And then you saw, you climbed the tree and you saw the ocean. You want to go to the ocean. Why? Because you loved it. You love the ocean. Because you could be like, okay, I know now that this is an ocean, so how can I not go into the ocean? You might have asked this question, because you are all the time in the how. What? How we can stop the ocean from like invading our wood. You might have ask question, so other people can live. So how can I not show them that there is an ocean? You see, it's not like there's an ocean, I want to go, this is like automatic for everybody. No, because you have the the Knight of Cups, because you love it. You love it, you fell in love with it. That's what I heard. You fell in love with it. And now you want to go this way. So connect with your emotion. Very simple. Your inner child telling you, just connect with what you love. Do you love it? It's about love. Do you love it? Do it. Don't love it? Don't do it. Very simple. Like it's a child speaking to us here. You love it? Play. Do you love the instrument? Play with it. Learn how to do it. You don't love it? You don't play. That's what you know, what the kids are, our children, the children when they are kids, they try many things, many hobbies, and they're like, okay, I want to do this, I want to try this instrument, and okay, we buy the instrument, and they are like, they go to this to the to learn how to learn the instrument, and they're like, oh no, I'm bored with this. And then again something else, and in sports the same thing. No, it's soccer, then it's like a box or something like this, and then like it's music, it's dancing. That's what we do. And but then one day they will follow something, for sure they will follow something, because they found it. That's playing in on the string of your heart, I see, because I heard I felt the vibes of falling in love. It is playing on the strings of your heart. It's something that you will so much like falling deeply in love. Okay, for some people maybe you have fallen in love, because I was like repeating it again and again and again. Maybe the grown-up person has fallen in love of someone, and it's like, what how can I know that this person is for me? Like your inner child is telling you, do you love them? Do you love, are they playing on the string of your heart? Do you like watching them? That's what I see. Let me tell you what I see. With these two cards, I mean, is it, are you curious about them? Do you want them more? Maybe for some you have fell in love. I mean, you have fell in love. What are you going to do with it now? It's not, can I fall in love? No, no, you have already fell in love. What are you going to do with it? Are you curious? So your inner child is telling you, because your inner child is there. You know what, when you are connected with your inner child, when you are starting saying, what is it? Or who is it? This is your inner child. Is the Page of Pentacle. You have like a project in front of you. This, and the it's like, you know, the kids, especially so I was saying, you know, the kids, especially the boys, when they are very small, we buy this like cars, but not cars, something else, like a toy. They start like put into pieces, all the put into pieces, like a, how can I demonte, like a, the clustering or something like this, but they, you know what I mean. And they ended up like, where's the toy that I've just bought for you? I mean, this is the parts, you know, this part can go this and this and that. Okay, so this is very dangerous for you to play with this part. You have to put it, or maybe are we going to, yeah, because they will break it, like even break it, to see how it is made of. This is who you are. You have, once you have something that is like triggering you, I mean, is asking you, you are like, what is it? What is it? Let me tell you. What is it? What is it made of? How can I do it? What can I do with it? So when it comes to the person, it's like, are you curious about them? Are you curious? Is it boring to be in front of them? That's it. Is it boring? Or do you feel like you are now on a new ground, like the ocean? You love to listen to them speaking. You love to look at them. You love to just sit and be with them. Okay, I didn't know that it would ended up like a romantic reading. maybe there's something about hair, but the first thing I heard when I saw the hair, maybe it's going to speak with someone, like a person, like you will let your hair grow for them. What would it mean? And I see you like this. You see this too? The moment you're like looking at them, you're like, I want to be with them. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know, whatever. Because you are practical. I mean, how can I be with them? Is it possible to be with them? That's it. That's how you know that you are in love with them. Okay, so I have the last cards are pertaining to where you want to go and where they want you to go in the next phase of your life. Where do you want to go in the next phase of life, and where the inner child wants you to go. So thank you, Divine, for your loving and simple messages coming from the adults to the child. Surrender. So this is where you are going. Yeah. So whatever it is, the situation, this is, if maybe this is a job that you want to let go of, or a career. That's how I heard it. A career, like an industry, even an industry that you want to let go of. And you see this, or maybe a relationship for like many, like it's half a relationship that you want to let go of. And it was like, who can tell me that is right or wrong? What am I going to do? Your inner child and the divine. And the divine. This is huge. This is you as inner child. This is the inner child in the pentacle, in earth. And this is the divine. So your inner child is telling you connect with the divine. And the divine will show you. And here you are. You're going to follow this. This is where you want to go, because these are the pillars of creation. So this person is surrounding to the creation, the creation of something new, a new relationship, a new work. And they have faith. That's the word that comes to me when I look at this person. They have faith. Why? Because they know that that person will always find a way. This person is so sure of themselves. And I see that this is the kind of connection that they will have with the divine. They are so sure of the divine and so sure of themselves. That's why they are surrendering. So whatever you want to leave, I heard like wherever you want to leave, it's going to be recreated, like brought to you as actually what you want. Maybe this, like the work, the job, the industry, the relationship, it's not as on point, because I can see you like this. You like to have this on point. It's as if I can see you like envision something and you want it on point. And for you, I can have it on point. You can create whatever you want, and you want to create your own life because you are the magician. You are the magician. And you have worked on this like for years. Like for some, I'm like 40 years. 40, like almost my age. I'm older than that, but 40 years. You've worked on this. Wow. I have this card. Yeah, the Weaver of Vision. Okay, so the Queen of Cups. So this is about your balance in your emotions, and actually this is who you are. You are balanced. You are the Queen of. You see how much you have mastered your emotions. that you have become now the mermaid. You are becoming the mermaid. Wow, the same vibe as the turtle. Yeah, the sea turtle. Same vibe. Becoming, you are a human becoming a mermaid. It's not about the ocean, of course. It's you have become like what I see is that, for example, the industry that you want to enter, you have become that person who can do this. So this is what your inner child is telling you, because this is a card coming from the inner child. That's what your inner child is saying. You are a Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I see you when the relationship that you envision. I want a certain kind of relationship. So you are in the material, meaning I want, for example, to do this thing with my partner, and I want this thing to be in my partner. I'm not seeing you like imagining this about their features. No, you are not doing this with the features. You are doing this in their the skills. You are with the skills. You don't care about the features. You are when you I see you when you meet someone, you're looking at their skills. That's normal. I mean, yes, that's the way you look at yourself. I mean, I have this skill and I have this skill and I can do this and I can do that. And for you, when you meet someone, you're like, yeah, okay, and what can you do and what you have learned all your life, what can you do, what skills you have. This is just the way you are. So you look at their skills. And you have some, now you have decided, I heard like you have decided that yes, you want them to have some skills. It's as if you have lowered your standards. It doesn't mean that the people or the industry was like lower. No, we have lowered. You have higher. You have now higher. Okay, I said it. You have lowered your standards before. That's what you think. You think that you have lowered your standards, and you get it that this is not the people with low standards. This is your standards, and their standards are not matching. That's what I see you saying, because you are a very practical person, a very, very, very practical person. So where your inner child wants you to go? Thank you, Divine. I was looking at this, and as what I told you in the beginning, that this child, they love to collect. They love. I have something for you. This person that you are looking for, they too love to collect, just like you, because they are this inner child. I see that both of you have the same vibe of a inner child, a child of Boon. They too are very practical, just like you. And I mean, I feel like with the salmon and the turtle, I ended up saying Churchill. I don't. Churchill in French. I can speak it in French. Churchill. What is it in English? Churchill. Let's say Churchill. Something in England. I don't know what. So this sea turtle and the salmon, they ended up always going back to where they were born. You too, you want, as I told you in the beginning, you were born in the wood. You grown up, you were born as a child of Boon, as a page of pentacles in the material things. You collect things. You learn how things are going. You creating things. You have become the seeker of boons. So, as I said, you have gone through this, and you have become the Queen of Pentacle, and you realize that you fell in love with something. Now you are deciding to go back to the easiness. I feel like the easiness of your own, like the beat of your own drum. This is material, like the material world, the earth. You want a relationship or a work that is easy for you. You don't want to stay in these vibes. I'm like, yeah, I have to work hard and show myself. No. You want to go back to do just what you love, because you excel at it. You see, you have mirroring vibes. You are here the seeker, you have the water and the earth, and you have the queen, the water and the earth. And it is the same thing, like mirroring with someone else. Maybe it's like water and the vibes of water and what? Pentacles, like and earth, water and earth. So let's see what is where your inner child wants you to go from here. Yes, that's too much. Where they want you to go from here. Go for it. Oh my God. So you were looking for someone to tell you, yeah, you can do it. Go for it. So that's what they want. Your inner child wants you to do the same thing. Yeah, they want you to do this thing. Wow. Yeah, the ocean. And you see, it's like you are in the middle of the ocean and earth behind. So that thing you want, you are surrendering yourself to. Your inner child is telling you, yeah, it's still, you see, it's harmony again. It's harmony because you are vibrating now with the temperance. You are tempering yourself. You are not like fiery. Cannot even if there's like this tower, you get it. No, not you get it. Well, you have created the tower. You have created the tower, so your inner child, like, go for it because you are surrendering. So ultimately, I see you with these two cards. Your inner child has fallen in love, and you, the grown-up person, has fallen in love. You see, the grown-up person has fallen in love of the grown-up person. That person in your mind, or that job, or whatever it is. That's ocean for you. Let's say that's ocean that you have seen and like, this is what I want. Yes, this is what I want. You know what? When we are in this vibe, this is what I want, or this is whom I want to be. The grown up, like, they want to get it, and the inner child, like, I want to get it too. It's a full spectrum. And you have the crown chakra. I mean, I see that this is what the inner child is telling you. You and this person, I mean, you are connected through the crown chakra. Because you want to expand. This is a circle that is small for you now. And I see these two people mirroring each other. Coming together. Like, it's a matter of time. You in this industry coming together, a matter of time, because you are connected in the crown chakra. The crown chakra. You see the moon and the crown chakra. I see that it is a soul. It is within your soul purpose to meet that person, to be in this new job, to follow this new like a hobby or whatever it is. For you, it is like going back to your own nature, going back to why you've been born, in this world. That's what this new project, that's what it means for you. That's why you are scared. That's why you are scared. It's not because you. So I see you like thinking that you are scared because you think that you don't get it. And I told you since the beginning, if you think that your life is totally chaos, no. If you think that it is totally like written on walls, no. It is between your hand. You can decide. You see, it's like this. The pendulum. The pendulum now is here. Why? You are in the temperance. You are in the temperance. So what is it that you want to do? And I can see you like you know what is it, because I feel like your inner child is about. They know your inner child. They're about to take it with your hands. They're about, because they are in the energy field. They sense the energy of this person, this project, this industry that you want to go in. You know how to do it, and you have change for it. That's why I told you you will grow. You let your hair grow. Maybe they love long hair, or maybe you think that you want to go back to what you used to do when you were a child. You had a long hair. Doesn't matter if you are a girl or boy. Something with long hairs. You are becoming this, and you got it. You know how to do it. Because that thing, it is playing on your heart, on the string of your heart. This is something you love so much. It is so sweet for you. This is the vibes that it makes you feel, the project, the person. This is what. And you too, you play in the string of their heart. This is very sweet. And this is what I have for you. It was a very beautiful reading. I hope you enjoy it and it helped. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hi, group number 3. So you have chosen the Child of Visions. So I want to tell you something before we can start the reading. Is that I took a break, a long break, after the two first groups, and then now I feel like the vibration and the energy is totally different, and I think that the divine had like stopped this the shooting of this video precisely for me to take a break and now I'm refreshed and all the stuff. It's as if I haven't done the former readings, the 2 first. So now I'm like starting on clean slaves. So this is something for you. This is something from me, so I can manage the reading, because I have sensed that the reading, just let me tell you that I have like some difficulty to reach for the card of the Child of the Visions. So there's nothing scary about this. It is just that I have to clean the energy. The energy is huge. Why? Because this is a Child of Vision. It's like normal. The Page of Cups. The inner child who has like soaked like a SpongeBob. Sucked a lot of energy where they were kids. Not their energy. Not there. They are carrying like a humongous. Wow. We have to clear the energy. And if what I'm saying resonates with you, you can do this at home, of course. Okay. The energy is huge, humongous. It's like the oceans. And maybe I feel someone like uh, the, someone who doesn't know, some people who don't know that they are like, they feel like in the bubble of water. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's good. Okay, so let's get into it. So this is the inner child of the emotions, the child of visions. So as you can see, this girl, she's so happy. She's so happy running in the woods, and it is raining. So happy, she's so happy. But the fact is that maybe she is running out of her house, her home. Not like a, it's time to go out. I feel like she's running out. Maybe some like heavy energies are happening there. But don't get me wrong, it's not about action, what's the event themselves. It's about the, the inner child, how the inner child is perceiving this. And for a child that has like the inner child, like the inner child that experiences life through emotions, it's heavy to carry like everybody's stuff. She doesn't know that because this is a yin energy. The yin energy within this child doesn't know that she is carrying everybody's energy, and that's heavy. That's why she is so happy running uh, under the rain. And it's like that's how she cleanse the energies. That's how she does it. She can do it. She's very strong. She can manage like everything. She can clear every energy. Every energy. She can sense it within her body because these are emotions and then clear it. How? By being in the joy. And we know that the joy is a very high frequency. She's not afraid. She's not afraid. She knows what she's doing. As a child, I mean, the inner child knows what they're doing. Now we're talking about what the adults, I mean. So let's get a card for the adult, for the grown-up. Thank you, Divine, for your assistance. Thank you, Divine, for your love, for your compassion. The heron, patience. So now the adult is like embodying the energy of the heron. It's it's uh, it's air. It's much more air energy for a grown up. I mean, it's normal for a grown up to be like mental and the mental. So let's read it. Patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you reward. So it looks like the adult is impatient. Okay. Impatient, that is resulting from a way of thinking, a belief system. It's not a patience coming from something, a need. No. It is coming from a way of seeing things. I feel like the vibes that I deserve. So let's get from these stickers of baby animals for the inner child. So let's get it. Thank you, Divine, for your protection. So it was two. For your protection. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your grace. Thank you, Divine, for your stillness and your presence. Forget it. Again, we got this. Yeah. Mantle. Yeah. You had already this one, the panda. Seems like she is running toward the panda. Yeah, she is the panda. She is running towards something precious within her. I got this baby animal, this baby panda, in the pile number 1, and it wasn't the same vibe at all. So here is, I see that the baby panda is waiting for her to come and to play with she wants. So she's got like a place or a space, and mostly for kids it is a place and a space. So they go to a place to be in a space within themselves. This space of like I see her like crying just a little bit because something like harsh happened, and she cried a little bit. And you know, kids, they don't like spend too much time in sadness and all this stuff. If it doesn't hurt, they will forget about it. They want to play and have fun. So that's what I see. And she is shielded within this baby panda. She is shielded when she accepts her emotions. For example, sadness. I see her being sad, then angry, then maybe disgusted, then like going sorting out all the basic emotions. And then she's like cuddling this, hugging the teddy bear, for example. And then she feels all right. That's it. She goes on with her life. But as an adult, these two, like, I see here, and maybe someone who feels like, well, crying, it's like for babies. Maybe like being even angry, expressing anger is like for babies. Being joyful, it's for babies. You know how I'm over this. I'm beyond this. But the vision is so serene. So serene. This is the vibe of someone who is like working on being still, in stillness. But there is like this something that so I want for this pile, because as I've told you, this is a unique pile, not the two first ones. I want to get a card from this like monsters vibes. I love them. What this inner child is afraid of. because I hadn't this feelings for the two. Well, 10 of crypts. It's family. It's family. What I feel is that, I mean, we know about the kids. The kids love their family, whatever. I mean, their brothers and sisters, their parents, their grandparents, everything. They love their family, but they will be like, my mom is doing like this, and my father's like, hey, my brother, my sister, my niece, oh, not that my niece, that's me. My cousin and my cousin and my aunt, she's like this, and when we sit there, this girl is like this too. But but it is within the emotions. I see this girl is, she is not that much talkative. No, she's not that much talkative. That's why she may feel some at the same time so much, like for example, like whatever birthday party and family gathering and all stuff, neighbors, everybody's here, and she's so happy. She's so happy to that, like she's going to have fun and be with a lot of people at the same time. It's like scary. It's so scary, so scary because we can get it. She can feel everybody's vibe. It's sometimes it's horrible. Sometimes it may be horrible. So she has to manage a way how to, like, maybe as a kid she doesn't know. Maybe in the beginning she was like, yeah, because I felt joy because of this and I felt sad because of this, and then she realized, I really don't know why I felt this. I just felt this. So because she's very smart, she had this, she is emotionally smart. She realized, okay, now I feel sad, even if I don't know why. I know how to make myself happy and joyful because that's how she does it. She knows she is in the emotions. She can like go out from this and go in this quickly. Why? Because this is the emotion. As I told you, this is the ocean. Maybe some of you are coming from pile number 2. This is the ocean of the emotions. So as a kid, she knows how to deal with it. With the she had like created a space within herself, not a space, a space, a place when she was little, and she can sort out her emotions, and then she's like, fine, yeah, I can get it. So let's see what the adult is embodying as archetype. What is the adult archetype? Now, as adults, what they have, like the archetype, it is something that they have created for themselves. So thank you, Divine, for your love and for your assistance, for the joy, for the blessing. Thank you for giving us simple and clear message for the beautiful pile number 3. Thank you, Divine, for your presence. The mystic. Whoa. That's nice. Yeah. The stillness. Yes. The same vibes as the group number 2. So this is where what they have created as a grown-up. I mean, totally different tribes. That's what's missing. So if this reading resonates with you and you're like, yes, I am here and I'm here and I'm fine and I'm doing it right, but I'm not yet there. This is why. And this is why. This is mainly this. Because this girl, she won't stop doing what she can. what she's doing. She is an inner child. The inner child is the reason why we come here to earth. So even if we are not connected with it, because this is not a person, this is an energy. Even if we're not connected, they are still doing the thing. So maybe as an adult, you have stopped connecting with your inner child. Maybe, if it resonates with you, of course. Why? We don't know. I mean, we all go through this life. We don't want to do like the baby things that we used to do when we were a child. Sometimes as simple as that. That's what I think, actually. This is as simple as that. You know, when we are like teenager, we want, sometimes in the beginning of teenage time, we want like to get rid of our toys. But then some parents, they're like, okay, you want to throw them? Give it to me. You don't want them. They hide them. And then like a year or two or something like this, when it's a teenager, they start, oh my God, I'm so happy. Oh yeah, I'm so happy that you didn't throw them because, I love them. This is my teddy bear. This is my, I don't know, my car. This is my... What? Yes, that's what we do. That's all. That's the only thing that's happened in this pile. Anyway, I see a grown-up person being grown up. Being grown up. Like grown up among the grown-ups. Yeah. So, I want to clear something, because this vibes of being like this for you, as I felt in the beginning, but I was like, okay, I need more. What it means that I have to be respected among my peers, among my colleagues, among my family. Like I'm here, like my husband, my wife, my whatever, my kids, my parents, my family. I had to be respected. That's for sure. Because you have become the mystic. But little bit of it, because even a mystic has a little bit of, not a little bit, has a shadow. What is a shadow? Something that's a blind spot. We don't see it. For example, what's happening behind my hair, like looking at the myself. I can see myself like my hair. Okay, my hair is like this. Okay. But what's going on behind my hair? No, behind. I don't know. This is a shadow. We all have shadow. We cannot not have a shadow. That won't be existence on earth. And when we talk about shadow, okay, this is something that I don't see, but the shadow in the nature, what it is, it's a beautiful place, first of all. When we are, like, for example, in the desert, we are looking for a shadow. In summertime, shadow, look, oh God. For example, in the beach or whatever the situation, in the garden, we have a shadow. Without a shadow, we won't have this experience of life. So it feels like there's some kind of misunderstandings that now that I am the mystic, I am the grown-up, I feel you like in the vibes of I am the grown-up. I mean, I'm not going to play it like a simplistically kind of things. Things are not simplistic for you. You know that things are complex. But a little bit of it is you not knowing that you have a shadow. And that shadow is about, maybe there is like, what does it mean to feel, I mean, to detach from the emotion? What is it? Does it mean that not to feel the emotions, or what is it? It means that to be like this, to feel the emotions. You see, it's raining. She's not hiding. That's why she is the child of visions. That's why she is the child of emotions. She is in total her emotions. That's how she can let them go, because she can feel them. And that's something that may not know. You may not know. And that would be interesting to write it in the comment section. She has made you the mystic that you are. That's how you know things. You may I'm sure that you know a lot of things. A lot, much more than you are aware of, that you speak, than you think, that you what's the word? Then you can conceive. You know much more than you can conceive. Why? This is this is no more English. Steve Vai. I know about Steve Vai, so I had to say it. Steve Vai. A guitar player. What was I? You have this knowing. You are the mystic because of her, because she has known a lot of things, even if she couldn't conceive them, conceptualize them, put them as words, as ideas when she was little. I mean, I was about to say when she was a baby, because of course, she's not like the page of like for swords. They would, like, for example, start speaking and thinking and mentalizing all the stuff, like for maybe, I don't know, the moment they start speaking, I think. But this baby, I'm still saying baby, she's like this one feeling like SpongeBob. That's what I said, SpongeBob soaking. And she knows how to detach from the emotions. Why? Because she is the inner child. She knows how to do it. She was born knowing how to do it. She hadn't like worked or learned to do it, to sort and to sort and detach from her emotions. No, she knows how to do it. That's the magnificence of the inner child. We come here with a knowing. The baby knows. For her, it's the baby. That's how you know so many things, because of her. I see, as now I'm talking to you and reading energy, I see that the moment you get it, that I have to go back to sort out my emotions, to feel them. So I have to feel my emotions, then to let them go. That's the knowledge. That's the experience. You've been carrying with you the experience and the knowledge she gave you. Now it's time for you to connect with her, so we can bring this this energy, this beautiful energy of the mystic. So let's speak a little bit about the mystic. You connect the heavens and the earth, you see? Both eyes, through the heart. So she is the heart. She is the heart. She is the heart. She is in your heart. You think that the mystic is not operating from the heart, bringing heaven through the heart to earth. You have changed. You have not even changed, not the right word, metamorphosis. You know the song Metamorphosis? It may be like, it may feel like a mystic would listen to some music like very spiritual, only spiritual, like shamanic songs. No, I know that the divine is telling us, all of us, I'm not a mystic, the divine is telling us it is not a mystic. It's not a mystic. So Metamorphosis, it's a techno song, very techno, like yeah. You are called like to upgrade your knowledge, because the knowledge that she had brought you, now you are her and you are it, you are carrying from your childhood, let's say it that way. The knowledge that you are carrying from your child is still relevant. It's still relevant. Now it's time to metamorphosize. To metamorphosize. Okay, to metamorphosize. And follow the Aquarian vibes. Because techno is Aquarius. And Aquarius is about the mind and the heart. It's not only about, it's not only mental, no. It is the mind, it is the mind and the heart. This is the mind and the emotions. So you are called to be aware of your emotions. So in the beginning, how you can do it? Connect with your inner child and relearn how to connect with your emotion and let them go. And then you will go to the next level, the mystic, of being aware of your emotion. So detaching literally from your emotion. But this is something that I am not suggesting for everybody. I am suggesting this step of being just aware of the emotion. It's for the few ones. For most of you, you do it just like her. Connect with your emotion as she does. So let's see how she does it. Like, see, for example, it's an anniversary. And she's happy, but at the time she's a little bit jealous because she thinks that she got a less like a present. That her brother or sister, they got something like better than her. And she's sad. She's sad. So at the end, like, she's saying, "Oh, it's raining." And what everybody, or just other people, their parents, they know her. She's like, "Yeah, look, it's raining. I'm going to run. I love rain. I love to run under the." She's running under the rain. Yeah, running under the rain. Maybe this is something you used to do, running under the rain. And she started like crying. Because she believes that. She really believes, maybe because it is like, maybe the price is higher for the brother or sister. But then her presence was that price. That's all. And we don't know. I mean, that's how she has become the mystic through the experiences she went through. So we can see her like crying. She's not like, "I'm not going to cry." No, she never does it. She had created this, yeah, I love to go to the rain. And that's true. And now she is like sitting alone in a space, alone within herself, and she's crying, "Oh, Mom, they brought them something like," and we know that for kids it's real. It's real. I'm so sad. It's so sad. I mean, she is like becoming this melodrama. It's so sad. It has become so boringly sad because she is connected with all the emotions. So she knows that she cannot sit in like anger, and then she will be like, "I will show them. I will tell them. I will eat their cake, and I will draw something in their books, and I will do this, and yeah, they will see." And she's like now angry, and then she will be, "Oh, but that would be not nice for me. No, I'm not going to do this. No." This kind of vibes. No, I'm not going to do it. They would say that I'm jealous. No, I'm not jealous. I'm also just sad. And now she is noticing this spider, something interesting, because now she is becoming bored from other emotions, because she had actually worked them. She had she worked on them. She had transmuted them. She had transmuted the energy coming from sadness to anger, and that's how we do it. And now she is interested in this. Oh, the spider, so happy living alone. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, that would be nice to live alone. Oh, no, but I cannot live alone. But that would be nice a little bit, but not much. And she's like, oh, so we can do that. Now she's happy. And then she go back, and she's fine. And she's fine. So that's how you do it. As simple as that. You see, the the messages that coming from the inner child are very simple, because this is a child speaking to us. And this one, it's like even a baby. It's like even a baby talking to us. Like, I feel them and I let them go. I feel them and I let them go. Because what would be like to feel just one emotion? We have like a lot of emotions, and then the complex emotions. Then I can feel this and feel this and feel this. Now, for some, like 2% or 100, this is the mystic. Would be like in the awareness. And we know that just be aware, like this is beyond the emotions, being aware. And there's something that I want to say about this child. In some situations, when, I mean, because I see that the mystic, for some, it's be in isolation. It's like the negative side of the mystic is to feel disconnected. Why? Because when do we feel isolated? We might think that's when we don't have a lot of friends, or no, it has nothing to do with friends. When we feel isolated, because we are like in this bubble of emotions that we haven't sorted out. Yes. So it's like a bubble of water. It's like a bubble of water. You don't hear much, you don't see much, you don't feel other things, because we are not able to sort out the emotions. And this is something that we need to take care of. You know, one of the like unique sports, I think it is a sport or activity. Oh, well, we don't know what we can call it. It's the free diving. And free diving, it's about, first thing is about safety. First thing is about safety, and it is all the time about safety. Then it's about like feeling the experience. And when it comes to emotions, it's as like much more than important, that it is essential for us to learn how to feel the emotions and let them go. Otherwise, we put our life on danger. Imagine this little girl, if she cannot sort her emotion and detach. Imagine what would happen for whatever reason. But most of the kids, they can do it. But imagine that this girl, she cannot sort out her emotions. The body will be like, she will experience some sickness. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you about anything about medical, not at all. But I can read the energies that the body can be. And this is something that the doctors, they say too, of course. So we want to be very careful about our emotions and honor them, because this is the inner child of vision. And it is vision. Why? Because our emotions create our vision. Maybe for some of you, you will literally change your point of view about many things the moment you are able to work your energy, the emotions or energy. When you can work your energy, not let it like any experience, anyone can create whatever energy, emotion within you. You are firm using this because you have this. Let's get some clarification from the inner child. Thank you, Divine, for your assistance. Thank you for your kindness, for your tenderness, for your beauty. 4 spells. This is a very beautiful 4 of spells. So let's keep it. It's like the party we were talking about. So we have the 8 of challenges, so the 8 of swords. The 3 of spells. The 3 of wands. The seeker of spells. The knight of wands. Two of visions. Seven of visions. And we'll let this card for more clarification. So with this 8 of swords, the 8 of challenges, and I like it. I mean, the 8 of challenges, 8 challenges is a lot of challenges. But this is not the knight of challenges, this is not the 10 challenge, knight. I see maybe for some of you, some adults, they have like gone through difficult things when they were kids. And the inner child is telling them, I'm fine. Even if this, like an accident, like a sickness, someone died, something happened. And they're like, wow, they are like, it happened to me when I was a kid. Wow, it was so hard. But the child is telling you, I'm fine. Because I can work on my emotions. Yes, the situation was hard. Like, for example, some kid who would lose their parents. It's like horrible. But the kid is telling, no, I'm fine. I'm really not fine. We can't imagine it. But from a child point of view, it's possible. It's possible. Now, from the adult's point of view, it's like, no, it was horrible what happened to me when I was little. Trust your inner child. Trust them. They know. They know. They know things. They came to life with this knowing. For others, it is like, for example, becoming a teenager. You have like stopped doing what you used to do as a kid. Maybe running under the rain. Doing these things that we would do as a child. You used to do something to sort out, to work on your emotions, and you stopped. And these emotions are creating this situation. It has nothing to do with like having a child who had gone through horrible things. It is something that's just happening now. You see, you are creating these things around you. What do you call it? Thorns. And I remember the song Poison, Alice Cooper. Poison running through my vein. It's like creating this poison because speaking about Thorn, because it is Alice Cooper. It's Thorn, and this is supposed to be a love song. Thorns and poisons, and you know the vibes. You are creating these. Yourself, you're creating this. Because remember, I told you about free diving. Free diving is very dangerous something if we are not, and something else, if we are not, I mean, the first rule, I mean, I don't want to call that a rule, it is law. The first law of free diving is to be with other people, like at least one or two. I mean, for me, it's at least two to do this diving. We never do it alone because it is not swimming. Because we can have this, how do you call it? Like we may fail, like we, how do you call it? Yes, it's blackout. It's just blackout. We need someone to push us up. Isolation. This is isolation. This is the bubble that I saw. This is the emotion. This is coming from the emotions. If this person is creating this bubble of water, of like these like negative emotions, there's no joy here. It's as if this person has like forgotten about joy. Because this is what the inner child is connected to. It's like, wow, life is like this. Even if sometimes it hurts, I ended up being here. You see here the spider. I mean, you can see it. Yes, it's very clear. The spider. So she knows how to do it. That's it. That's life. I mean, that's the present, the gift of our inner child. A gift. Each one of us has a gift. We don't have to work with it. We're like, and we do it like this and this and this and this, and it works. Wow. This child is all the time here. They ended up always being here. They start with sadness. Here. Anger. Start anger. All the other emotions starting out. Here. What is it? Disgust. Even like a complex emotion, like even feeling shame. I would be feel shame. Do the same thing. And ended up like this. This is where your inner child is living. Not here. You are disconnected from this one. And if I have like this challenging of the free diving, it means that it is serious business. It's very serious business. It can be like very safe when we just understand and get it, and we have the stuff within us, and I mean the free diving stuff. This is who we become. We want to discover life. We are not afraid of life. This is night. This girl is out alone, not being afraid. Why? Because she knows that whatever happens, she can go back here. She trusts. She trusts the process. You see the four of spells. Spells, the wand, four spells. Yeah, this is something. Maybe also this is something that her family were speaking about it. It's not just her. She knows that, for example, her father, mother, they would do it. I mean, they would like do something like this. She's like 100% sure. That's why she is now going out at night alone in the middle of the wood, looking for this magic in life. She's not afraid. This one is isolated herself. She has created thorns. And she feels miserable. And we have all been here. We have all been here. This is your inner child growing up and finding what she loves, following what she loves, finding people. She is like a same vibes, her soul family. She's finding her soul family. Being adventurous, not scared, not isolated, living in community. Living in community. I see with this beautiful card is how can you like clean the energy? What's the first action to do? What is the first action to do? I see is to lit candles, as I told you in the beginning. Because sometimes the emotions are so heavy, we feel so heavy, we cannot do much. Lit even 3 candles, or lit the candle 3 times a day, or 3 candles at the same time. And ask for the angels to come and help you to rise, to clean the energy, to clean this energy. To clean the energy. So for you, child of the visions, it's not only about the emotions. It's the emotion and the mental, because we know free diving it's like being in good shape, but mostly about the mental, the mind, how we can manage our thoughts, how we can manage what's our fear, our emotions. Yeah. And I see, as grown up, you have forgotten maybe about some things that you have wanted to do when you were a kid that meant a lot to you. But I have this vibes that because I am the mystic, I'm not supposed to do this. As I told you, the divine is telling us I'm not a mystic. I'm techno too. I'm techno. We can find the mystic, the divine in techno, for example. It's not about like a drum or something like something that's a specific music, a specific clothes, a specific way of living, a specific, so we can be the mystic. No, the mystic is everywhere. So I see that's the first thing that you can do. For some, it's you have to light candles and call the angels to help you clean the energy. For others, remember what you used to love, because these are visions, cups, what you used to love. So let's see more about how you can connect with your inner child. So now the inner child is telling us how you can connect. What you used to love. What did you used to love? Oh, the 6 of vision is literally the inner child. You used to love many things. You had like a magical word. You have created a magical word. That's why you are the mystic. You were able to create a magical word. Maybe even you used to read a lot. And I don't have the vibes of like maybe now you want to learn about more spirituality. This is fine. This is not bad at all. But your inner child is telling you, well, why don't you read what I love? The inner child. These are like I have this. These are like the fairy tales, something like this. For example, in Japan, even grown-ups they read manga. Yeah. And maybe it's about this too, because it's a lot about reading. Because I see reading and the vibes of reading fairy tales, stories, like this kind of vibes. Okay, for others, yes, Six of Spades again, your childhood. What you used to do as a child. I see you were telling stories. This is who you are. Telling stories, and they are amazed. It's this girl, she would go out for whatever reason. Sometimes she could stay sad. You know, she is like emotional. She's emotional. Sometimes she's sad, maybe she's happy. She's not like heading out. She would like ended up like imagining things and meeting things. Magical beings, and she would come back home and say, "Oh, you know, Mom, I met this and this," and maybe her, like, we can see it, like the community is there. The community is there wherever, maybe mom, maybe whoever it is, the community. We're talking about the community. And Aquarian Ace, it's about the community. It's not about isolation. We may be like each one of us alone in our home, but we are all connected through, for example, internet. We are very connected. So she would come back and tell the story, and they're like, wow, you saw this, and she's like, yes, and she saw this, and the rabbit did that, and the unicorn did this, and this, yes, and the yes. The last one from the inner child, yes, the Ace of Vision, and then you will like learn something. I don't want to say valuable, but learn I don't want to say the final. The crown, yeah. Even your crown chakra will be open. That's why you are there, but you need just a little bit, just like this one. It's like the final push. I see an athlete, a winner, but then they are like coming. You see, like this. You are about to do, it's like the last energy. You have to push the last thing. What is it, that last thing? It's to have fun. That's what I'm hearing. Just burst laughing. I can even see you like laughing as a teenager, even if you may be adult or something like this now. As a teenager, you know how the teenagers, they laugh. They laugh not from their mouth. They laugh from their heart and their guts and their body. And we don't want to lose this. That's how we become the mystic among our community with the people. And I can see there is like a soulmate. We cannot not speak about it. There is a soulmate. There is a soulmate. A unique soulmate. Because now we are the mystic. You are called to bring that vision. Because now you have this vision. You see the vision. You are now this vision of that you had as a child, this vision, because you were born with this vision to bring this vision to now. That's how you are creating. You will be one of the main people to create the Aquarian age. It doesn't matter if you go like international. Maybe for some you'll go international. But for most of you, you'll have this impact upon your community. You are surrounded. You are not alone. We are not going to make it alone. That's it. And I see that you will connect with your instinct. Because we have here the swan and the fox, if you can see it. Yes, there's a fox. And these two animals, they are connected with their instinct. So they follow their instinct. With the mystic, yeah. With the mystic, it is no more about thinking. It is about awareness, knowing. It's about knowing. It cannot happen without your instinct. You have the gut feeling that about something, and that's why people will follow you. You are ahead. Others will make it. They will understand. Others will understand, but you are ahead. That's why you are a mystic. You have gone through metamorphosis before others. That's what I see. So I will give you the last cards. Yeah. So where you want to go. Thank you, Divine. Well, let's see, where do you want to go, and where does your inner child wants you to go? So this will be the last card. Where does... But let's get one of this quickly, because it is a very long reading. What does your inner child want you to activate within you? It was clear. Magic. Magic. The magic. The magic. The magic. Wow. We should have called you a child of magic. You are connected to fire, to magic. It will create this burst of energy within you. Even if you are very emotional, you will feel the heat. So your inner child, what I heard, is blocking you from getting what you want because they want you to experience magic. So let's read the card of magic. Supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand, as profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. So this is where you want, they want you, I mean, actually what I see, they want you, yeah. So I'm not going to give you these two cards because this one has, like said, is telling us everything. You want to be the mystic. You get it. You know things. You want to do it this way. You want to do the mystic this way. Your inner child wants you to do the mystic that way. With magic. I see that you will be able to like fuse things, and you will keep this one and this one, of course, and this one and this one, because you do with magic, and this one. You are doing everything. So this is what I have for you, beautiful group number 3. I hope you enjoy it and it helped. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next reading. Bye bye. So hi, group number 4. You have chosen the Child of Spell, the Page of Wands. So it is about a fire. I feel that you experience things from your guts. It's like tickling. It's very excited. I'm talking about of course, the inner child, or maybe if it resonates when you were a child. I see that you are a go-getter, and you're very joyful and very fun. I see that you can notice the abundance and work with it, like to multiply it, as the rabbit. You can see a rabbit somewhere and you catch it, and they're like a couple of rabbits, and you catch them, and you have a lot of rabbits. So, and this quickly. I mean, I go through this quickly. This I can see this inner child in their home. Like, I see them, even if like they are red-haired, very unique, and I see them in their family. Maybe they are like the one with the red hair, or like the parents. Both parents are red-haired. All the kids red-haired. But even so, this child is unique even for them. So the whole family is unique, and this child is even more unique. So that child is the member of their family. They're like, Okay, and now what are you going to like create now? Because it is in the magic. But what I see, even if this, like these are the vibes of the magician since the childhood. This is a little magician we have here, about to do the magic. Boom. What I sense is that that inner child wants a companion since forever. Like they were born to get a companion. Like for example, they had a companion as a pet, and they will have like a friend, and a very good friend. And when they grow up, they will like look for that. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't want to use some words that they are overused now, but you can get the vibes. I mean, this is fire, and we're talking about some flames. That flame right here. That's flame. I don't know about, but it's. I didn't expect it to go this way, because it's as if for this kid, whatever they put in their mind, they can do it. Whatever, just like magic for them. And it has even like it had become boring just to do things. Now they want to find someone with whom they can do what they love, not just what they love. They want to do it another way, and that's the only way for this kid to do something new, because they know to do magic with their wands. They know how to do magic. They want to do like another kind of magic. That's like, you know, the vibes of fire and water. It's as if this fire inner child, they're looking without noticing, even if they don't know about, they are looking for the soothing and calmness and like of the water without knowing. So let's get an a card for the adults. So we have now the inner child. We want a card for the adults. Thank you, Divine, for your kindness. Thank you, Divine, for your assistance. It's a little bit messy. Thank you for your gentleness. Cat. So still the same thing. Independent. As grown up, if it resonates with you, it is the same. You are the cat. Let's read it. And I see that there is a mama cat and baby cats. I don't know how it's going to resonate. Maybe some of you already have your own children, and they are like you. Maybe you are a natural healer. Okay. Your intuition is strong. Yes, this is a cat. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. You see the vibes of someone who got it all by themselves. Very independent. Very independent. I mean, the cat with 7 lives. I feel like you have done it before. I see that the adult now has made something that their family and their friends, they would have never thought they would do it. But they did it. And you did it. I mean, the adults did it. For example, this kid would have, for example, like 8 children. And this one was like not into the vibes at all of spending time within the family. Not at all the time being independent. And they have ended up like having a lot of kids and family and other stuff and then now the adult is about to like start something new. So I'll get these stickers for a baby animal for the inner child. Thank you, Divine, for your love. Thank you for your assistance. Oh, the owl. The baby owl. Yeah, it is a baby owl. Intuition, knowledge, and a healer. What we don't know is that this is a healer. How? We don't know how. Still, we don't know how. So this kid is a little owl. They know things. They know a lot. Through being the child of spells, through being the page of wands, they have learned a lot of knowledge through their own instinct and their experiences. Yeah, I see that this inner child has experienced things that would have never anyone thought they would do it, not even themselves. They always want to surprise themselves. You know the kind of vibe. They want to surprise themselves. We don't all of us want to surprise ourselves. No. But they want to surprise themselves. So let's get more information. I want to know what this inner child is afraid of. I'm going to use these cards. This like not Halloween, but monsters kind of vibes. Six of claws. So we have like someone's like a monster taking the head of a mummy. What they are afraid of. I heard, is it too late? Is it too late with the mummy? Is it too late? Because this is something old. I don't know the story, but this is the vibes of is it too late? Because I've told you, they want most of what they want. Someone, I'm here like someone who would love them without even knowing them. I don't know. Maybe this owl is thinking that way. How we can love someone without knowing them? That owl is answering because I know. Because I know them. That's why we have the healer vibes and the intuition, the healer and the intuition. Why? Because that little guy, when he will find what he's looking for, he will teach it to everybody. He will speak about it with everybody. Owl is also about speaking, about knowing things that he is the only one to know. I mean, at night, I can see some, I can hear the presence of an owl. But this is like the only bird outside. And the cats. This is someone who spends a lot of time wake up at night. We wouldn't think that this child would actually is like this. Yeah, very interesting. So as I told you, there is like a soulmate vibe here. Maybe they are afraid not to find like a soulmate. I feel like they feel a little bit like their friend would tell them, do you believe in this soulmate stuff, twin flame stuff? And they don't look like they believe in it. They don't look like. You see, this is the vibes of like a boy who would be like in sport all the time with his like boy friends all the time, doing boys things all the time. And his friend boys, they are not that much interested because they are still like children. That much interested in girls. Then girls are alone and we are doing our stuff at boys. But that boy is, I would like to have a friend, like a special friend. So let's see what the adult has become as an archetype. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful pile and group number 1. Thank you, Divine, for your love. That's what I see. 3. Okay. The storm. The river. And the bridge. I mean, it is very, very, very clear. You see the colors are like in chaos. Colors in chaos. Then the image has become a little bit much more clearer, just clearer. But then it's very clear. And then it's as if this grown-up person was like had spent some time like in some like chaos moments in their life when they didn't know what's going on, what was wrong, what was the problem. It's as if someone who would be like running, like that's where someone like the vibe of someone like leaving their apartment and going ahead, just traveling everywhere, chaos, like a real chaos. And you would ask them, why you did this? I don't know. They don't know. Because they follow the guts. And they get it. They are strong. The adult is strong. So they get it. They can manage things. I see the vibes of someone who is like going around, traveling around. They will sell everything. And they are like just sitting somewhere. And it will be like, yeah, and we'll go, you will meet them and you will have this little chat with them. And you tell them, yeah, and when you will go home, you will do this. And they'll tell you, I don't have home. I would be like, what? Because they don't like a stranger or something like this. This is how they live. I don't have a home. You see this bicycle or this whatever. This is my home. You do, really? Yeah, I can do it. And they can do it. They are this strong. They have been doing it all their life. So a little bit chaotic. Because for this person, they are looking for something. It's not as if, yeah, I'm going to spend like 6 months going around, being in nature and leaving the past behind. And then I will go back and this is my life. No, I'm headed toward the future and I don't know, leaving the past. Even if the past may have hurt, but not that much. I feel like maybe this is just so they broke up with someone. Or like a divorce or something like that. And then, phew, it's like a storm. Phew. And actually, it's not because of that thing that happened. That can be like triggering. It's triggering, but it's not. We don't sell everything and go around. For example, when we leave a job or a divorce or a friend, like just whatever the situation. But this person, that's their journey. That's their journey. And then they start understanding, getting it. Maybe because I'm supposed to do something else. I'm supposed to be something else. I'm supposed something else. I suppose something else. So they are like something else. It's like this creative vibes that we get when we know that something is coming into our life. Maybe, I mean, we get it more when we want, for example, a child or do something artistically or starting a project. We feel like this restlessness. I mean, what? For example, babies. We would love babies. Every time we see a baby, I want to hug them. And then 6 months later, for example, we marry and we have a kid. You know what I mean? And then it's clear. It's clear. that guy have seen something, a potential, an abundance, and they want to create magic with it. Maybe they have seen some people suffering, and they're like, okay, with everything that I know, and with my ability to do this magic, and with my knowledge, and I feel that with the hurt not found in this, I'm going to help. That's the vibe that I get. I'm going to help. I'm going to like like I will be present. I will do that thing that I'm like, why no one is doing this? I am going to do it. That's how this child is doing things. Okay. And then they become the bridge. They become the healer. So alone by themselves, they become the healer. They can help people, whatever situation. So everything is in harmony, as you can see. Everything is harmony. In this pile, everything is harmony. So I want to get more. Now I'm going to get one from these because I want to know what the inner child wants to the adult to experience. So thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages from the inner child of the group number 4. What is it? Their messages for a lot. For their, oh, wow. It's a lot. 3 cards. Okay. So we have the first one is Gaia. The collective. The people that that person wants to help. Gaia. So let's read Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our Great Mother and to the universe that birthed us all. So the inner child wants the grown-up to feel the connection with Mother Earth, to feel the connection with the community, with the whole community, with a large community. Maybe because that person, as I told you, even if they look like, I mean, they were like, we would notice them. Whatever, even if they're doing nothing, they will all noticed. You know what I mean? Now they will find this community with whom they are like, you see, this green one. I don't know which master it is. I'm going to look for it. Finding a mummy. I mean, yes, this is the mummy. Actually, this is the mummy. Actually, and I'm going to look for the monster. So this is the mummy, the hand of the mummy. And this is, maybe this one is like, or this one. Anyway, we have master. You see the green coming this way and the white coming this way. So I have, like, I can see this. I have this vision, like this adult, like not this adult, the inner child is telling the adult that you have to ground yourself deeply into Gaia in order for you to reach for that person. You see? And I see, like, it's amazing, as if that person is like waiting. Oh my God, I hope they will do it. I hope they will do it. I hope they will go deep and root themselves, because this is like water. They have to go deep in their emotions and root themselves so they can go up and we can finally meet. That's what I see. And so we can finally meet. So this is what the inner child is saying. Let's get more information. That burdened us. So yeah, these are the vibes I see. That maybe this person is one of this community that the grown-up will meet. She exists within the new community, not within the formal life. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that person needs to, I don't know, to create a new reality. Because this is what I think. I think that each one of us is here so we can create this Aquarian age. All of us. So conception. Let's read it. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin. Our origin. The place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our focused awareness and intention. So this is what I see. This little boy used to work with things. Now they are about to work with energy, the Aquarian time, and manifest the magic. And manifest magic. Everything they used to do, they will do it now with energy. I see, as said here, the healer. This is a healer. This is a teacher working with energy. So they will. So the inner child is telling you, if it resonates with you, if you want to meet that person, the other monster. I heard the other, my half monster. My half monster work with energy. This is what you have to do. And you will manifest them. Because they are waiting for you. There are two maybe doing the same thing. Because you see, this woman, she's like putting her head on her heart. And she feels like she is hurt. Maybe she also needs this person healing and help. She will be maybe one of these people that person will heal. Fertility. And this is what I'm hearing. Oh my God, this cannot be me. Because I see like someone with muscles. A girl like, she's like, what? I'm not in this at all. But this is the energy I am ready. Fertility. Invite us to be more open. To be more open, more courageous. So maybe the main reason why you would be like, me, the healer, all this stuff. No, I just want to help. I want to do this thing. I want to do like this and then do the project and help and da. Me telling you, yeah, it is in your energy. You are a healer. Because what you're doing actually can be named also healer. But it's like, no, I'm not a healer. Why? Because of this person, not of like the community you will help. This particular person, because that particular person can get it. I see that they have this like connection, like this antennas, like antenna. This is like Aquarian age. They have this antenna and they can get it. Maybe they can feel you, even you are afraid now, like courageous, like afraid they will like read your energy and be like, yes, this is how they are. And even if they don't know you, they will know many things, because you see, it's as if the information are coming towards them. Because so now we have, you want to be with someone so much, but it's as if you want that person to become the way you want them to be. And actually, I have good news. That person is as you want, but then they have their own, I see, their own weirdness. You cannot like create them. No, you can manifest them, meaning that you can connect with them. but you cannot create them. You cannot do what you are usually what you do. You want them to be just like this and like this and like this, and just I want a rabbit to become, for example, an owl. No, you cannot do this with them, and you don't know how to, because I feel like you used to read other people's energy. Maybe this is something that you don't know about. That's why you have done so many things, and now it is like they can read my energy too. So I maybe. We were about fertility, more joyful. Yes, they will bring a lot of joy to you. Yeah, more than it activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. This is something that you want. This is what the inner child is telling you, that yes, this is what you want. This is what we have always wanted. And maybe when you will think, you will be like, yes, this is why I was missing. Maybe, yes. People like weirdos like me, they get it. They get it. They won't be like, oh, wow, they are like weird as me. Yeah. So let's get a final message from you, where you want to go and where your inner child wants you to go. So thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful pile number 4. Messages coming from the adults about where they want to go. This is the card. The past. Oh my god. Who have thought that you would want to go back to the past? So this is where you want to go. Let's see. Dark moon. Let's see. So this is where you want to go, where they want you to go, your inner child. Thank you, Divine, for your love, for your sweetness and your kindness. Thank you for giving us simple and clear messages. They want you to have some self-reflection. So it's clear, you would want to just ruminate the past. That's what we do. That's what we love to do most often in the beginning. But then your inner child is telling you, self-reflect. Look at yourself in the mirror. That's all what I can say about this card, because this is self-reflection. We have the tools. Just sit in front of the mirror. Because it looks like when you sit alone, like you can imagine that you were poor me. That you're like, poor me, this happened to me, and this and this and that. When you sit in front of the mirror, and also with some dear friend to you, because you see, if this bias resonates for you, but it won't resonate. Everything will resonate, but this part of the community. Maybe you were the kind of like reflecting alone, never reflecting with others. Maybe it's time to reflect with others, with your community, those that looks like them, they think like you, the people you feel so comfortable with. It's as if you are alone. Reflect with them. That's the guidance of your inner child. Don't stay alone. I feel like maybe the hurt of being like the unique, not the unique, like some special kind of vibes, are still lingering here. I feel like I will use this deck only for you, group number 4. So I want to dig deeper in this 2 of clothes. I feel like you are in a time where you are in the bridge. Even if you are a bridge for others, you are in a bridge, and it's as if the past was like the past, and you feel that it was a little bit dark, but then the future is like it's not for sure. Well, you're not sure what's going to happen next. Ow, I've mixed it. Maybe you will need some. Okay, let's. I feel like if you have like a glimpse of the present that is waiting for you, because this is not the future, this is a present waiting for you. We cannot know what's going in the future. No, we are reading what is here, and your like your future is a past in wait. It is a future in waiting. That's what I can. Not a future, a present in waiting. So the future is a present in waiting. That's why I can help you with. I can tell you what's in your present, what's coming towards you, where you are going. It's as if you are in the middle of a forest and you don't know where. I can tell you from up, like I tell you, you're there, and you know, if you go that way, you will find a cafe, and if you go out from the other side, you will find the cinema. Where is it? That's what I can tell you. I'm not seeing something that has not yet happened. So let's see. So what we have, like I saw it, the Page of Wands. This is who you are. The page of full of colors. I feel like you don't want to stay alone. That's the vibe that I get. Even if you were like so happy to be alone for years and years and years, you don't want to stay alone. Thank you, Divine. Maybe this is the hurt is coming from there. Because being alone is not hurtful. Why would it be hurtful? It is coming from you think like the kids within you. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful pile number 4. So we have the Six of Swords. So, yes. The Divine is telling it, yes, this is where you are headed. This is where you are headed. Or this story that we are going to see is where you are going. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. And then Two of Wands. You have to change the way you think, your perspective about something. You have to change the perspective about something. Even about life, I see. So let's. Strength. You are headed toward strength. And I see that this strength is coming from a lot of colors. You are exuding a lot of colors, and you will meet a lot of, you see the vibes? That's the vibes that I get. Your vibes are like this. You are one of the people who will create a community. Yeah, I told you that the Six of Swords, with the water, this child need like this to be suited with water. They have always surrounded themselves with people the same kind, like fiery kind. But now but what they need is this. Eight of Wands. I see this is a mixture. Where you are headed, a mixture. A fiery road, and we can see even some maybe some cars, some like a fiery energy going there, and this is a peaceful, yeah, peaceful, soothing energy. So you will have both. So you see what I'm telling you? You are, for example, in the middle of the forest, and me being like up in the air. I can see that there is a restaurant there, and there is a cafe there, and there is like a swimming pool there. And I'm telling you, okay, I'll just tell you, okay, so if you go ahead, you'll find the restaurant, and this is how the restaurant is. And if you go that way, this is what I'm telling you. You can choose whatever you want. So you are going to the strength and power. I see integration. I see something that will last forever. That's the kind of vibes. Yeah, the community. Because we have children, we have grown-ups, we have many colors. And this is the Ten of Pentacles. It means that it is going to grow and bring you a lot of abundance. What abundance? This abundance you were looking for. I'm not talking about money, because I don't feel this is the vibes of money. Even if we need money, you will get money, but that not much money, because you are not interested that much in. But you will get your whatever it is essential for you. What is it that is essential? And the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. It feels like two vibes, two different vibes. This is you and this is them forward. I think this is what I feel. Yeah, this is who you are, go-getter. You are like not on the road, but you are on the doing. You are doing all the time. You are doing. Now you are doing it smoothly. Maybe with the experience, maybe with the presence of this person, because I feel like this is another person. And also, this is the community vibes also. It is very rooted. I'm speaking about the community itself. It is rooted and it is healing. The Queen of Cups. It is healing. You want to, maybe you will, if you decide, you can create this healing community. Let's get more information. But it will take some time. Yes, it will take some time. You have to work on it. This is not something that will happen like quickly, because we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is material stuff. I see that you have to become strong. Maybe by changing your mind about something. I don't know the story, you see? I don't know the story. But it's as if you were headed this way and now you feel like and you sense that maybe that's not the right direction. I have to maybe go there. It is like I've always known what's right to do, and I've always maybe I have to change direction. Wow. Wow. I see like do it gently. Do it gently. Like speak some gentle word for yourself. Like yes, that's life. That's because that's what you're learning. You are becoming a healer. That's how you will help other heal, by making the, like, walking the talk. No. Yeah, walking the talk. You yourself, you will change your mind about something. I don't know what is it, but that's the vibe. And you're not supposed to do it like on rush. You can, like, and it will, this, when we will change your mind, it will ask you, I mean, a lot of strength, a lot of passion, maybe. Yeah, maybe. A lot of strength to do this change. And it will ask you some, like, to get the results, you will need some patience. So that's why this card is here. You want like a quick road to some place, to someone, for example, or some place. You need to go slower. Slower. To that place. And I see that there is something, a surprise, that you would have never expected. Because since the beginning we had the vibes that you are a child of magic, you know how to do things and you know how to do this, and actually you ended up by being the Spirit of Cups, not the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. You will end up, this is what I see, you will end up being the Queen of Cups, the healer, the Queen of Cups, meeting a Queen of Pentacles. So this is the, this is what the kid here is looking at. Innocence, sensitivity, that the kid is finding in this rabbit. Innocence. I'm here also sensuality, but that kid, they didn't know about the word sensuality, all the stuff, but they were like, yeah, look how the rabbit is doing. Like, the rabbit has total different vibe from the kid. But actually what the kid was doing is what they were looking at things within themselves that they don't recognize. This sensitivity, this sweetness, this innocence. This is where you are headed. This is where you are headed. You want it, I mean, this is your vibes. This is how you do things. On the road. That's good. That's fine. You will keep it because you are the Page of Wands, ultimately colored. You will go out of your comfort zone as being the inner, the Child of Spells here. It was like, you know how to do it. Now it's about energy. It's not about material things that you can do quickly, and it's about energy. How can you manage and work with energy? You will be like this. Once you are in your, you will find the strength and power to follow the turn of the road. Strength and power for you. It is slowing down. It is not going quickly, because that's how you do it anyway. Your strength, when I've told you, you will need strength and power. This is what I see. This kind of power of being the Queen of Cups. This is where it, by noticing your emotions and accepting them. That's all. Because you see the Ray Manta here just swimming in the emotion. You get it because you're so strong. Anyway, you can handle it. I mean, being angry, it's like you can get it because now you are a healer. You're not like, I'm angry, really, it is I'm going to, no, or really sad, I'm going to go with sadness forever. No. or joy, I'm going just to be joyful, blah, blah, blah. No, you are strong. Now you are dealing with this sensitivity that this little boy has seen in this rabbit. You can't deal with it as grown up. This is what was missing you. And once you are in these vibes, the word that I'm hearing, the Queen of Pentacle will like just manifest. That's what I'm hearing. It will just manifest. But you need this. Remember, this self-reflection, self-reflection with the people you like, you resonate with. You open your heart. That's how you start. By opening your heart. It's like it was forever. I'm a bear, strong and bear. I can manage this alone. Now you're like, okay, that's what. It's just speaking. For example, about the past. For example, speak about the past. You want to speak about the past? Speak about the past, but not alone. Here, like she is alone. I'm alone, and it is. No, speak it with. They will give you like some point. In any way, you will open your heart. You will open your heart, and that's how you will start immersing yourself in the waters, because I'm sure you didn't know that you are the Queen of Cups, because it is nowhere the independent cat will now plunge into water. Wow, you see, the cat here, the independent. So you did everything that you wanted to do. But it's now time to connect with your soul family, your community. You're going to create this community. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy for you. I see this card, like you see, this card was like, what about? I'm going to see what it is. Action of Swords. Okay. So the Action of Swords. And I see this guy too. Ooh, the devil. Okay, and this one too. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Because we have the element now of the Aquarian age, the mantle. Whatever the situation, your mantle would help you. The way you speak. And I see this change of mind is about the way you see things. I don't know why, I even see you like coming back to where you have grown up and you create the community there. For example, a family that had like a house in the middle of a forest, and now you have left the forest like for years and now like 20 years after, you're like going back and creating the community there. Loving the way you used to grow up with your friends and families, whatever you were doing, and doing this, the same thing, just doing. I'm just seeing like something like this. Action of Swords, Spirit of Swords. So we have the Knight and the Page and Knight of Swords. So the mental. This is the only thing that I can tell you, because you got it. You are a healer. You are the strength. You are a queen. You are two queens. You get it. You are the bridge. So you get it when I tell you the mantle. Don't let the mantle bring you down. So about the word that you're saying, and this is something like a practice, an exercise that you can do with your friends. Like speak, and they will tell you. You see, that's where you are like going back to past, and you'll be like, but no. And they will tell you, you listen, because I literally saw the word listen, but it wasn't here. They will tell you, listen, you said this and this and this. That means that you are still lingering in the past, for example, or still thinking about the person that you have decided not to be, or whatever the situation. They will tell you, you see, that's who can tell us about our shadow. Other people, never us. It is never us. As my opinion, as far as I can speak about the devil, we can never like recognize when we are in the devil vibes. Only other people can, tell us, yeah, you're like this and you're like this. And sometimes we even prefer to stop dealing with them because they are pointing towards something that we don't want to deal with. They see it because, as I told you, my shadow is here. I can see it. Someone will tell me, "Hey, you have something like this." I mean, no. So it is about the awareness, speaking with others, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed the reading and it helped. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next reading. Bye bye.